How's it going, boys and girls, and welcome to American Truck Simulator. I'm not drunk. I'm going to clarify that right now. As per my previous video of American Truck Simulator, I am not drunk. Not yet, anyway. That's the truck, Western Star 49X, triple axles. Well, four axles, really. It's a 6'8", 6'4" axle with an airlift system. We already picked up the job, so I'm not going to be streaming for that long. So I've already picked up the job. I've already fueled up. We're doing a crawler tractor from Artesia, New Mexico, all the way up to Gillette, Wyoming. It remains 35 hours on the job. The income is $75,000, and the actual time frame on that is 865 miles to go. It's a 14-hour drive, so we should be streaming around, I want to say maybe 45 minutes or so, and then we should be good. I do not have Track IR just yet. I am looking at purchasing Track IR. Until I do, I'm not a big cam kind of guy, so I'm not going to turn my camera on outside of the truck. I do play with mouse and steering wheel and pedals, and the mouse to look around, since again I do not have Track IR. There's a crawler tractor, and I keep my mirrors on, although I do play in cab. So let's get to this. Now I've already scoped out the area. To be able to get out of here, I can't go straight. I got to be able to go there, which might be tricky. So I'm actually going to do it in this view first, just to make sure I can actually make it out of here. And let me drop my airlift once I get on the road, actually, because it does change the maneuverability. There you go. Yeah, it's the only way to make it out of this one. Sweet. Nailed it. Airlift down. And we are good to go. All right. I love this truck. I absolutely love this truck. One thing I don't like about American Truck Simulator is for me to get the triple axles in the back, it forced me to have a big sleeper. I would have preferred this as a day cab kind of truck. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow. I know real life you're allowed. I just seen one the other day. The identical truck with a single cab with triple axle and airlift in the back. The game forced me to go with a full-size sleeper berth, which I was not a big fan of myself. Alright. Let me lower the volume a bit, because that's kind of a bit loud. For me, anyway. Which should be the same thing for you guys. Ah, better. She's a better. Alright, we're going to try to obey all the Markiplier. We're going to try to obey all the traffic laws as best as we can. Again, if you watched my drunk video, this is not it. This is not the same thing at all. This is going to be sober as hell. We're going to do the best as we can to be as professional as we can. I do have driving offenses turned off and fatigue turned off, as I usually play. I don't like playing with those activated to begin with. It's not because I don't play within the rules of driving. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was coming or what. But yeah, but there we are. Now, the one time that I did this and there was a train, it stayed stuck in the middle of the goddamn tracks for the longest time. It bugged out. I had to back up the truck. So I tried to make sure I wasn't going to be too close this time. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. All right, let's go. Alright, now we're on the road. Fueled up. My tank of fuel will be good enough to last the entire trip. So hopefully. I think we'll check it. You guys going? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right on red. Take some wide turns because we do have a big trailer in the back. We did jump that curb, which I probably shouldn't have. Well, probably shouldn't have had to. Shouldn't have had to. Yeah, shouldn't have had to jump the curb, but we did jump the curb. No big deal. Speed here 35. Well, I'm sorry, big truck. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Could not stop that one for sure. I do have the retarder / engine brake on my steering wheel as well. I'm pretty sure I have it automatic retarder as soon as you let go of the fuel, although it's not activating. For some reason, I don't know why. I am looking at getting the shifter as well. I like to buy that kind of stuff when it comes on sale, and I'm not paying $100 for a shifter on top of buying the Eaton transport splitter and side split and transmission split for the shifter itself, which is an extra $100. So that alone's $200, and then track IR is $300. So there's $500 right there. And then I think that's it though. I mean, the steering wheel cost me $400, yeah, $395 for the Logitech G920, and the pedals. So I mean that's a $1,000 game. Plus I bought the side control panel. It's a Logitech heavy equipment side control panel. I bought that when I bought Farm Sim 2022. It's amazing thing. I could actually use it in American Truck Simulator as well. But there's not enough buttons really in American Truck Simulator that I would need the side control panel. So everything on the steering wheel is more than dandy enough. I do have my Canadian leaf on the mirror because I am proud Canadian. I'd love to show you the rest of the truck, but it's kind of dark right now. I mean, it's 12:30 in the morning by the time that we get to our destination. It'll be daytime. We'll get to snoop around the truck a bit. Alright. What do we got here? 60? Well, we're barely doing 60 right now. Yeah, I know it. 60. So let's cruise it at 60, or maybe not. Let's slow it back down again to 45. Everything's in miles an hour. I mean, you can change in the game to have it in kilometers. I'm pretty sure you can, but it doesn't change the signs on the road. So, I mean, it's kind of pointless because in Canada we use kilometers per hour, but then I'd be focusing on doing 60 kilometers an hour as opposed to, well, 35 right now, for example. It's a big difference in speed. All right, Roswell it is. Brownie, thanks for being here as always. I figured you'd be around. Warren is on the steering as well. That's a little bit brighter here. Ooh, very bright. I got a hockey stick in the back, a little Teddy. He's my little friend. Got some stickers that I've earned. From what I don't remember, I've earned them though. A couple of friends, duffel bag. Green. Come on, baby, come on. Go, baby, go. I love this truck. This truck is just absolutely gorgeous to me. I used to drive the Cascadia, and the Cascadia was, in the game, by far the nicest truck I've seen until the Western Star came out with this one. This is a beautiful truck. Inside and out. Top left is your yeah, I can't get the Combo Hivemind sticker in there. If I would, I could 100%. I would definitely. Yeah, that'd be awesome to get the Combo Hivemind sticker on. I'd love to get it on the skin as well. One thing I've always hated about American Truck Simulator is you don't have the permissions, or you're not allowed to do a custom skin on your truck. So that paint job there I earned by doing X amount of jobs through the community, and anyway, I earned this paint job. But you can't, like, if I'd love to be able to put my company name on the door and the US dot numbers and There's just no way to be able to do that in game, so I'm stuck with that. But having the combo Hivemind sticker, maybe even right there on the top there, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Maybe someday. American Truck Simulator will let us a little customizable. Come on. Dash from the left, RPM on the left, top left. Turbo is bottom left, and then my fuel gauge and DEF gauge is right left. So on the left hand side cluster, the rightmost bottom gauge, that's what I'm always looking at. That's my fuel gauge. If you're playing with the F3 menu, you get your fuel gauge there next to the truck. I don't play with that menu activated because it's more realistic. And the other ones, well, obviously your speed on top right corner, and one of them's got to be your air. Or those are my air over there. Probably engine pressure and I don't know, oil pressure, oil temperature. I don't know. There's my battery. There's my oil. There's my turbo. All right, so there's my oil then. I don't know, man. I just worry about the RPM, the speedometer, and the gas. Obviously, you don't want to run out of gas because that's going to cost you a lot of money. I've got 17,697 miles on this truck. I bought it brand new, obviously, in the game. My Cascadia, when I gave it to one of my employees, had 67,000 miles on it. I've done a lot of mileage on this game. Beacons, you want them on? I don't need them on. It's not that big of a load. Green, 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 green. No, I can't stop for that. See, even he tried. Realistically, with the load that I'm pulling, never would have stopped for that anyway. Alright, are we finally going to get some highway speeds, get the hell out of this town? I'm doing, yeah, we're good. 55, we're going towards Vaughn. And there you go. Screwed over his lane. Excuse me. Excuse me. Big truck coming through. What's the mileage? 821 miles to go. We're estimated to be there Monday at 3 p.m. What day is today? No, it is. No. It's Monday 1 a.m. right now. 10 hours to go. I'm not sure if I took a freight contract or an external contract. The speed limit usually tells me. If you do an external contract, which is connected to your World of Truck account, it does not allow you to go past 65 miles an hour. I'm at 66 right now, but it's still going. I'm just going uphill, and it is a heavy load. Not that I want to do 90 miles an hour throughout this entire thing, but I still want to see if I took an external or a freight contract. I got it floored. I do have a heavy load. 65, 66. It's got to be a freight contract. Yeah, it's a freight contract. 439 hours on the engine. She's a baby. She's brand new. The life of a trucker. 1:40 in the morning. Beautiful. Drive with your high beams on if you want. Doesn't matter, really. Doesn't make a difference. One thing I don't like when you're playing multiplayer is if I shine my high beams and I got my buddies in the front of me, it's gonna go right through it. Like it goes right through the trailer and through the cab, and those lights are shining inside your cab. So I'm sure ATS is gonna fix that at some point. I don't bother playing with the high beams, especially when I'm playing with friends. For that main reason is it's annoying as hell. It's like having a big light right in the back of your cap right there, just shining right down on you. It's no bueno. Alright, 75 miles an hour on cruise control should be good enough. What is it, 4 over? I've got the fines off, so the cops aren't going to bother me. And if they do, I'm just going to ram the shit out of them. There's a lot of Ukraine trucks driving around too. Well, trailers, I should say. They're blue and yellow. It doesn't say. Oh no. Okay, that's not a scale. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's a scale. Damn it. Oh, I can bypass it. Sweet. We're at 55 anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of Ukraine trucks. God damn it. Trailers going around. It doesn't say Ukraine or support Ukraine or stop the war on them, but it's clearly obvious that it's for support of Ukraine, because American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, same company, SCS Software, is close to Ukraine. They're not exactly like next to them, but they're pretty close. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but I know their head office is close by. 65 miles an hour. I can't read those signs. Still got lots of achievements left to go as well. I am an achievement whore. I like to get those achievements done. A lot of them are hard. Very specific as well. I turned off the fatigue, so there's a bed coming up. I'm not going to be using that. 70 miles an hour, cruise control. Should me to stop again, probably. Maybe not. What time is it? 2:38 in the morning. The sun should be rising around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Get to see a little bit more of the countryside. American Truck Simulator has done a lot of work lately in beautifying the game and reworking a lot of areas. I know they did a big job on California. They reworked the entire state of California. Another fork in the road. These guys are pretty close, eh? Is that? No, that's not a Ukraine one. Well, if he went, you're good to go, bud. No? No? Yeah, maybe yes, maybe no. Can I go? You're kind of blocking my view. I want to go. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. So sorry. Oh, so sorry. I didn't see you there. So sorry. Sweet. Got a roundabout to do. They're not always easy with these long trailers. This is a very long articulating trailer. Alright. Let's find out. What are you doing? You need to go in your lane, bud. Sweet. Alright. Albuquerque. I just came from there. White turn, white turn. Nailed it. All right, and let's see if we can merge. Somebody let us in. Nobody there. My turn. Sweet. All right. Another leg to our journey done. There's cops. Goddamn cops always pulling people over. What'd you pull him over for? Speeding. Probably speeding. Something we can't do, but something he could do. Oh, I gotta turn again, so there's no point in trying to speed anyway. Scared me. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Alright. I don't know how far we're going to go on this road. We're doing 687 miles. 11 hours to go. I got 2.5 million in the bank, so that's not bad. I got a lot of truckers, actually. I haven't cheated the game. I've built up to that money. I've got 5. I've got 5 other trucks, I think. But I mean, I'd love there to be an option in the game where you could have realistic, without it being a mod. I would love for an option in the game where you can have a realistic economy. Like, I get that it's a game, but this load here takes me 12 hours to do, and it gives me $75,000. I do 2 loads, my truck's paid. I do 5 more loads, I'm a millionaire and I can retire. If it was a little bit more realistic, it would be very fun. And a lot more interest, because right now I got $2.5 million in the bank, and really, what am I going to do with it? I've got 2 garages and I've got trucks. The only thing you can do is just build up your inventory or your trucking empire. I've had it done in the past before. So before the Freightliner Cascadia was added in the game, I downloaded the mod Freightliner Cascadia. I had about a dozen trucks, garages, trucks, and everything, and I was making a decent buck. Like, I was making really good money with these trucks and drivers on the road, all Freightliner Cascadias, because like I said, I love that truck. That was an amazing looking truck for me. And then the game updated, and that truck was either not updated or it wasn't compatible with the version of game that I was playing, and I was forced to restart all over again. So everything that I worked for and all the trucks that I bought and all the people I hired was for nothing, because I lost everything. Since then, I vowed never to mod this game ever again, and I have not. Hence, if I could have real economy that is not a mod, because I see it happening. I'm sure there is a mod out there that has real economy. I see me adding that mod. I see the game updating and it not being compatible anymore, and I'll lose everything again. So, SCS would be awesome if real economy could be a option to choose in the menu, or when you start your game. You choose your difficulty when you start most games. You could choose your difficulty when you start American Truck Simulator with real economy, real pricing, real fluctuations, and then, it'd be awesome. It'd be super awesome. If there is anything like that out there that I'm not aware about, and you are, let me know down in the comment section. With it not being a mod, I don't want mods. Anything else, I'm interested. If it's a DLC, fuck it, I'll buy it. I bought all the other ones. And I'm sure it would be the DLC too. Well, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. It's still nice to drive around. And when they released the Convoy update, that was amazing. That was awesome. And I play it all the time with one of my friends, and it's just amazing. And there's no desync, there's no lag, there's nothing. It's really enjoyable and really fun. So kudos to you guys for that. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah, because I'm looking at that. Why am I looking at that? Why is that on? Who put that on? I'm just going to cruise it at 65. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun's about to rise. Shine. The sun will shine. And we've got X amount of miles to go, and we still have, more than 3/4 of a fuel tank. There's the sun right there. Another thing that would be nice about American Truck Simulator, and I'm not shitting on American Truck Simulator, it's an amazing game. I've got hundreds of hours in the game. Damage. Damage would be awesome. If you could get damage, I know you get damage on your vehicles. We've seen that happen to me. I've flipped my truck and trailer once and had 100% damage on the truck and on the trailer. That was not good. But what would be nice is physical damage. Like you can physically see damage on the truck. If you hit a pole on the side of the road, your bumper's gone. It's staying back there. It'd be nice to be able to see that. Maybe it's going to come down the road too. I know it's not one of their focus or priorities right now. It is, but I'm sure down the road it's going to be something. I think you can remove damage too. Not sure. Oh well. See a little bit more in the truck now. That beautiful Western Star badge on the hood. Horn, not the hood. Nothing on the hood. Well, I mean, there is on the grill. I haven't named this guy yet. Or that guy, for that matter. Yeah, nothing fancy over there. A bottled water. Coffee cup. Water bottle. Air fresheners. Customize the truck as nice as I could. Canadian leaf's really awesome, and I love that it moves around with the truck like that. That's pretty cool. That's a very nice little touch. I like that. You can't turn down or roll down the windows. I don't have anything like that set up on the steering wheel. I don't even know honestly what button it is on the keyboard because I've never used them. It does amplify the sound of the truck, but you can just stick your head out the window too. It does the same thing. A little bit of realism in the game. Having some light bars would be cool too. Well, I mean, I have the beacons, but I mean like light bars to be able to see at night. Why are you guys so slow? What's going on the road today? I am going to be playing some Wildlands afterwards. Ghost Recon Wildlands, that is. A couple of 100 hours in that game. We just restarted again. Sean and I might stream some of that, or record some of that, I should say. Alright, you guys are too slow. Wow, now that the speed limit changes. You guys are good. Keep going. You're doing good. I jumped the gun too quick on that one. Alright, I can cruise it. Oh shit, don't stop the truck. Keep the truck going. I've done that more often than none. Alright. You can get off the road. You can get up. Slams the brake. The AI in this game is so stupid. Like so stupid. Report drunk drivers. Call 911. Well, if you've seen my last video of American Truck Simulator, I'd have the cops on my door for sure. I was hammered. I drank, well, I don't want to say I drank too much. I started, so every Friday night I have movie night on Discord. You guys are welcome to join. Links down below. We pick a movie every Friday night. I buy it on YouTube, and we watch a movie every Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I was planning to stream after the movie, and I was drinking during the movie and started doing shots because it was Drunk American Truck Simulator. So I needed to be drunk. Well, they hit a little bit harder than I expected. So watch that video. It's still pretty funny. And I did pretty good considering I was pretty drunk. I don't remember much of it. Like I had to rewatch it myself. Oh, please don't tell me I gotta go in there. Yeah. Sweet, that's 2 scales we get to bypass. And I'm super overweight. Well, 70,000 pounds? Not the heaviest load in the game, but still pretty heavy. Alright, how far we go? 521 miles, boys and girls. We've avoided 2 scales so far. Haven't had 1 hit of damage so far. Knock on wood. Obeyed every traffic law so far. And yeah, we're doing good. I really enjoyed this game. I'd be playing American Truck Simulator and watching a movie at the same time, or listening to music and just being on the road, just putting some miles on the truck. I drive more in this game than I drive in real life. I've done 18,000 miles. I'd have to do the currency, the exchange. I want to say maybe 23,000 kilometers on this truck, and I just bought this truck. And I've had my work truck for 4 years now, 4.5 years, and I just hit 100,000 kilometers on it, which is about 60,000 miles. I do 60,000 miles in like 2 months in this game, but it adds up pretty quick too. You're driving across the state. Every load is like this one here was 1,000 miles just about, so it adds up for sure. Sorry, so sorry. So sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there. The Greyhound bus is a little bit too slow for me. And we're only doing 65 in a 75 limit. Haven't seen a Ukraine truck yet. Gonna cut you off again. It's not even a cut off. See, the sound you hear there, that's like the engine retarder. But it's not the actual jake brakes. It just means that my cruise is set for 65 and we're going so much faster going downhill, it's slowing me down. My work truck does the same thing, but it's the actual engine brake that kicks on. I don't know what the hell that sound was. Which is the same thing, it just doesn't sound like a jake brake. Or engine brake. I don't play too often with the outside views. 2 is the best one, I think. There's the crawler tractor. It's an old one. Kind of the same one I use in Farm Sim 2022, the John Deere 9RX. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I need to see the GPS. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna miss my turnoff doing that. I gotta slow down anyway. See, this is the engine brake. That's me activating it. Really? Just for this? I could have stayed at 65. La Junta, 3/4 mile. La Junta. Pueblo. Probably not how it's pronounced. I'm still saying it that way though. Alright, what's going on here? You're turning, that's why you're slowing down. Thank you. Get out of my way. Poncha Springs. Have I been here before? I think I've been on the other side. Oh no, I've been here. Yeah, it's yellow on the other side. Well, I don't know anymore. I don't know if I've been on this side. Yeah, I have. Have a look at the map afterwards. Yeah, I've been here. The off-ramp's all yellow. Alright. I like exploring new territory. Sometimes I'll just go bobtailing around so I can explore. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement towards that as well, which, like I mentioned, I am an achievement whore. I like to get those. Alright, Denver. I think we're going toward, well, we're definitely going towards Denver. At 420 miles. I don't remember where we're going. I never remember where we're going. until I actually get there and I'm like, oh yeah, this, I knew that. Limit. I got it floored. I can't go any faster. Well, we're going downhill here. That's gonna help. As the speed reduces to 65, might as well stick it to 65 miles an hour. It's pretty much how it should be anyway. You're a big truck. You should be governed at 65 miles an hour, which is 100. I think it's 105 kilometers an hour in Canada, or maybe other countries as well. But I know you're supposed to be governed at those speeds. Like, I know there's bypasses for the governor, but by law, you're supposed to be governed at those speeds on a commercial vehicle. I know a lot of people that are not. The interstate. I mean, the Olympic Committee. I thought there was a racetrack here. Is it? It is. I think there's a racetrack down there. I don't know anymore. I don't know. No. Well, I've been on the racetrack in the game. I took a lot of screenshots there. I think it was with Sean. Yeah, we discovered the racetrack. Well, I mean, racetrack, yeah. It was more like an obstacle course than a racetrack. It wasn't meant for trucks. State law, didn't know what that means. Slow traffic, keep right, gotcha. That's a nice Cascadia. It looked like it anyway. What about it? I am not drunk. I swear I have not started drinking yet. It is only 12:37. But it is Sunday, so I am entitled to it. Hampden Avenue. There's a tram. 65, we're still good. I've been here before, both sides of the road. Lay back and relax. Let the cruise control do its job. Unlike the thoughts of Ron Burgundy, cruise control does only regulate speed and not steering. 60. Slow it down a bit because I am going to rear end them. Well, that's a logging truck. That's nice. Ooh, I'm going to Wyoming. Yeah, that's where we're going. We're going to Wyoming, boys and girls. Close to the Canadian border. Ooh. Another thing that I used to have, which was awesome, was a mod that was coast to coast United States and Canada as well. It was awesome because I could actually cross the border. What are we doing here? It's 55, that's why. Sorry. I could actually cross the border into Canada driving trucks. That was cool. Down the road eventually, better late than dead, I'm sure American Truck Simulator will have that, although at the rate that they're going, they're releasing a DLC, which is every state, which is a DLC for, I don't know, $12, $13 per DLC, which is not bad for the price, but they're releasing one almost every year, one almost every 8 months, I think. I did the calculation. So if you do it at every year, there's 51 states in the United States. 50 or 51? I'm pretty sure there's 51 with New Mexico. That's 51 years of gameplay. They've only released half of it. So even if there's still 25 DLCs to go, 25 states to go, there's 25 years to go until all DLCs are released for United States, and if, and only if, they choose to start doing the provinces in Canada at what, 11 provinces? That's another 11 years. There's a cop, back go. Hey, what's up, man? Oh. So if you do the math that way, half the United States left, 25 years, plus of Canada, let's say 11, That's 36 years until Canada and US is completely done DLC wise in the game. 36 years. I'm already 36 right now. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not playing this game until I'm 72 years old. So I'm probably never going to see, as not a mod, as an actual DLC, I'm probably never going to get to see the Canadian states being released. Not obviously I should live up until that point, but at 72 years old, I don't see myself sitting in front of a computer playing American Truck Simulator. I could be wrong, but I'd like to start traveling the world once I hit, 55 at the most, maybe 60 at the most, before I'm too old to be able to do anything. My original plan was 45, which still might be an option at 45 if COVID takes a shit and just stops being a problem all the way across the world. 45 years old in 9 years or 10 years was my original plan to retire and travel the world, and then COVID happened. But regardless, I'm not playing the game at 72 years old. So if they're releasing one state every year, it's not going to happen. But I get it, it's their only money grab. The company has to evolve, the company has to change hands and then have a newer generation take it over, and for that to happen, they need to have a constant source of income. It's nice when a game comes out, there's a lot of sales towards that game, but when that game's been out for so long, the DLCs are your sales, your money grab. All right, this is pointless. Yeah, I know. All right, and we are 102,912 pounds. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. 10 o'clock in the morning. All right. Let me in, please. We're good. I'd love to have track hour. I am definitely going to be getting track hour. I found a retailer in Canada that's a little bit cheaper than actually ordering from the supplier, but it's still a lot of money for something that I would only use once in a blue moon, really. I'd only use it once a week. If that. I'll look into it. I think this is the last stretch of our journey, 264 miles, 4 hours and 30 minutes to go in game. Expected there for 3:09 p.m. It is now 10:42 a.m. And these big trailers don't allow you to do the 90 XP parking job. It's just a quick and easy parking job, I guess. There's too many articulating factors in these trailers that if somebody can back up one of those in real life, they're good. Like, they're freaking good. Like, even a B train. I've done a B train once in my life, and it didn't go so well. Real life. They're tricky to back up. Once you get the hang of it, it's fine. But these kind of trailers, there's way too many articulating factors that it would be impossible to be able. This is the big one, right? Yeah, see, it's got the articulating in the back, and it's got two articulating in the front. So it'd be impossible to be able to back this up, because you can control the two articulating in the front, but you'll never be able to control the articulating in the back without somebody there having a set of those tires in the back there being steering axles, where somebody would be there with a remote and be able to steer it. It's possible. I've seen them, but that's not a thing in the game. Another scale. Am I good to go? Really? I just pulled in. Now I'm gonna skip this one. I literally just pulled in. We're 102,000 pounds. We just did this. I'm not trying to be a criminal here, but I just did it. I'm not gonna stop at a scale at every quarter mile here. That don't make sense. or two. Straight, College Road, and 80 Junction in 1/4 mile. Tired. We've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I went to work at 6:30 this morning. Got off work at 9:30 this morning. Work around the house. Playing this. Go have a nap. Wake up, play some Wildlands. Sounds like a good day. Casper rings a bell. Casper's 140. We're doing 200. And a little bit further than Casper. But it's smoking hot. Happy Jack. Jack's always happy. I'm glad I've got the GPS in the truck. I'm not familiar with the game enough, or the States for that matter. I'm Canadian. I've never... I've driven once through the state, actually. But I drove through Louisiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, and then back through Canada. So I'm not familiar. I wouldn't be able to not have the GPS and be like, oh yeah, fuck it, this is where I'm going. I know which exit to take, and I would know which route to take, and I know people that could. Jeff Faviano is a great YouTuber that I've watched many times play American Truck Simulator, and he can do that. He can play this game without a GPS and know exactly where he's going and where he's got to turn. But he's got like fucking so many goddamn hours in that game too. I could never. I mean, I'm not from the area. There's no way I could ever remember where to go without having a GPS tell me where to go. Now, bring me to Canada, that's a different story. If I got to drive through, you know, Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, I've done it all. I've drove across all the provinces and all the way out to New Brunswick. I've drove all the way out west and all the way out east. It's an easy road to do. But this truck, I'm happy I've got the GPS. Other trucks don't have them. Not all the trucks have them. I've been hit with trucks in the past that did not have the GPS. Not a big fan. The new Cascadia is nice too. They just released an update. Road closed, we're good. They just released an update with the 2022 version of the Cascadia. I can't move, sorry. There's a car there. And the inside's all digital. It's very, very nice. Very nice looking truck. I'll show you guys my truck that I've had for the longest time. Well, not this one. The one that I gave to one of my employees. I'm gonna have a little bit of time left afterwards. I wanted to stream for about an hour. It's 12:48. Been streaming for 48 minutes, and we've got about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes of driving to do. Perfect time for me. State law, change lanes. I could not read that. Come on, Greyhound. It's 80 miles an hour here. I'm doing 65. I'm doing 15 under the limit, and I'm still catching up to your Greyhound. Or Farland. Because obviously, copyright. Beautiful area. Focus on the road. Ah, so nice. So nice. I love driving. I love exploring. I love driving. Farland. Get off the road, man. Truck like this shouldn't be catching up to you uphill. Yeah, those Farland buses, man, they're always breaking down anyway. Not reliable. Alright. We're almost there, though. we used just about half a tank of fuel. We're not there yet, but we're not at half a tank of fuel either. I've got the biggest fuel tank that I can with the 3-axle setup in the back that I could. There's a bigger fuel tank, but it doesn't come with the airlift axle. And I honestly don't know if the airlift axle does anything for weight, or is it just for show? I don't know that. I know it changes the maneuverability of the truck. So having the axle down is actually harder to maneuver the truck, so they say. But that is a sick looking truck with all 3 axles on the ground, if you ask me. That's nice. And it's cool to be able to put your airlift up, airlift down, airlift up, airlift down. Well, I mean, you're in my lane. I'm well within my lanes here. Fuck out of here. Bitch. Big old bitch, baby. Damn it. I'm so excited to go. 127. We're going to miss our deadline. Nah, we're good. Got luck. Farland. Oof. Green Goblin. My turn? My turn? My turn! Look at this fucking idiot. You better not be going. Like I said, the AI in this game, they're stupid. They don't give right away. They really don't care. Like, they don't care. I've had so many accidents, and I know a lot of people have had so many accidents in the game because of the AI. They do not care. Whether you're if you're in this lane and they're merging, they don't care if you're there. They're merging regardless. So then you end up hitting them, and you're the one causing damage to your trailers and trucks, and insurance ain't covering that shit. I've only got the one trailer, and it's actually a fully articulating trailer, I think. It's been so long since I've used that trailer. I never clued in really how to use the trailers. I know when you get to a destination, you get to choose to use your trailer or use their trailer. But the problem that I have with using trailers is you're always stuck using that trailer. Well, unless you drop it off, you're always using that trailer and you're always doing the same type of loads. I like to mix it up. I like to have different types of loads. Right now I'm doing a articulating trailer with a crawler tractor on it. The next load I do might be, a dry van or a refrigerated van. A bunch of condoms in there, or, booze, or birth control. All the good stuff, right? Yeah. Gillette, 63. Right before Gillette, boys and girls. Right before Gillette. Almost there. Mercies! Once I get Track IR, I'm also going to get rid of the side mirrors up top, which is F2. I'm going to get rid of those, because with Track IR, I'll be able to move my head and actually look at those mirrors while still being able to look in front of the truck as well. It's going to be a lot better. And that's what Track IR is all about. I mean, and I may try to, I have 3 27-inch monitors on my setup. I may try to set up, because I know it's doable, I'll do American Truck Simulator on all 3 monitors. See how that works out. If it works out, I might keep it that way for when I play. But if it doesn't work out, I know I've tried it once before, way back in the day, and I guess computers weren't really programmed for that, and I tried it with 2 screens, and it did not work. The game loaded with both screens, but it was not pretty. So technology now has come a long way, and I have a 3060 RTX 12 gig GPU, so I'm sure the GPU can take it. And I know the monitors can take it. I got a Odyssey 144 hertz in the middle and 75 hertz on the sides. So they're good. It'd be awesome for an airplane game or a jet combat game. Like a DCS. Which is free, by the way, if you want to play that game. It's a airplane fighting or jet fighting plane. Open world. Free game. But if you want the F-18 for that matter, you got to pay like $150 for the plane. That's where you get you. You get like 2 planes in the game, which is free to play. Maybe 3. And that's about it. You got to buy the other, and that's how they get you. You get to play the game for free, but you got to buy the planes. There's always a way to get you. DLCs, man. Okay, I want to say we're almost here. Southern Art, nice to see you, brother. Thanks for coming by. Just at the end of the stream, I can see your destination on the far hand right corner, up that hill. Oh. I may have to take a load from there. DLC wise. That's quite the storm. Don't worry about it. Seems to be staying over there. We're fine. There's our destination, right over the hill. These guys are looking for a farm tractor. I've got one with their name on it. Right. Namek. If we're talking about American Truck Simulator, what maps, like what states, I have them all. I have all the available states in game, and I have not Wyoming, Texas and Montana on my wish list. Texas is the next one to be released, which should be released anytime soon. I will definitely be buying Texas, and then Montana is the next one coming over. I'm looking forward to New York actually being released. But yeah, I'll show you guys in a minute. I'll just park this load, we'll go in the map, and we'll look at everything I've got, where my garage is, my trucks, my old truck. I love this truck. This is such a beautiful looking truck. And I love that the air breathers on the hood are actual flashers as well. Those are pretty cool. All right, enough horsing around. Vibrations in the steering, I love it. All right, where do you want this placed? All the way over there. We're gonna try it. Like I said, with these articulating trailers, it's not always easy, but it's pretty forgiving as well. I'm going to go on the scale actually. Well, fuel station. Sweet. Easy peasy. That's an easy one. Trust me, I've had a lot harder ones. I like having the challenge of being able to back in like a long shot and a far shot. But these, like I said, this is impossible. It would be nearly impossible to back up the articulating part of this trailer. All right, let's put the brakes on and uncouple this bitch and get 67. 863 miles, 15 hours. We consumed 117.7 gallons of fuel. We've got $75,000 and 2,200 XP. So that's my level right now. I'm at level 46, king of the road, 225,000 XP done. I'm not going to go in there. There's the map for the ones that I have. I'm actually going to do as a quick travel. That way it shows the maps or the state. Washington, Oregon, Idaho, California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Wyoming. Texas being the next one released, and then work our way towards the other ones. I'm assuming this is Montana. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the United States all that well. I would like to say this is going to be Montana, because they're not going to release like this one, for example, without being able to release that one or that one. So that's probably Montana. I know this is Texas for sure. This is the next one, which is technically going to be almost coast to coast. The only one missing is going to be Florida down there, which is probably going to be worked on at some point. So that's the maps. Now, if I go on my map, it'll show me where my garage are. Question mark? Maybe? No. Well, it says what I've explored. I know I do have one garage and I don't remember. All right, let's go in Garage Manager. I've got one in Vegas. That's my first one. I've got 4 drivers, myself included, 2 girls and 1 guy. And the one in Casper, I've got 2 chicks. I like hiring chicks. I've custom built those 2 trucks for them. And those are the Cascadias that I originally had. In the Trailer Manager, I just had the one triple lowboy. It's a very nice trailer. Can I configure it from here? That's a very nice looking trailer. I do have the Goodyear DLC as well. I like having the Goodyear tires. I like having the paint on the tires. It's a very nice trailer. I like that trailer. It's expensive, but I like that trailer. Truck Manager. All right, so this is my first truck that I ever had. This one. Upgrade. There you go. Had the camo skin on it, wrap on it. Pretty much basic the rest. No airlift, just a 4.6 to 4.8, 2.468. I think that's called a 4.8. Goodyear tires again. That truck now has 91,000 miles on it. This one's got 21,000, and then there's my Western Star 49X. That's got 18,000. Daily profit of 60, and then I bought the Peterbilt specifically just to have the Peterbilt. This is a 3-axle, but these are Super Swampers. Yeah, Super Swamper tires. Not good, but it's not good in real life situations. I've driven Super Swamper tires, and in the snow, and they're horrible. But in the game, there's no snow, so I made this. I changed the colors a little bit to make it look unique, and I gave it to one of the girls. And then the International Lone Star. Since I was a firefighter for years of my life and I saw this skin, I figured, you know what, let's do one for the fire department as well. This one here comes with Super Swampers as well, but it does have the airlift on the axle right there. All Goodyear tires, because again, I love having the colored tires. I like that. I really like that. It's really nice. Really good feature available in the game. So yeah, there we go. Trailer manager, driver managers. 2, 4, 5 drivers plus myself. We're making a profit of $632,000 every 7 days. Daily profit of $90,000. But again, that's me. I just brought in alone that's $75,000. Their daily profit is $6,000. 3 and 4. So, but they're working their way up slowly. And there you have it. Let's see if there's a fuel station close by so I can go fuel. So I'm ready for next. There is one right there. So I'm just going to drive down there and I can go fuel. Let me go down that way. Let me explore it. I haven't explored this. Sorry. We're good. I'm going to go to the left. I'm never going to come back here, so I figured since I'm bobtailing, I might as well. Ooh, and I still got the airlift down, so let me lift the airlift. Here you can hear the air. I've done that truck. Special Transport DLCs, I've had that one as well. I've done all the Special Transport and got the achievement for it too. Some of them are very interesting. Some of them are very interesting. It goes in a good way and in a bad way. Alright. Namek, open the gate, please. I'd like to leave, thank you. A bit closer. A bit closer. And we're good. Not going too far, are we? 30 miles? Jesus Christ. That's far to go to get fuel. Now that I'm not doing a load, I can do a lot faster than 65 though, so that's pretty cool. $75 miles an hour. I mean, the speed limit is 70. Not that off within the law. Normally you do 10 over. I'm doing 5. We're good. Law-abiding citizen. Just like Gerard Butler. Oh, got a turn. Good place to stop too. I've never been here too. Sweet! We get to explore a new gas station today. Ah, it's a BP. British Petroleum. Where do I feel? Right there. $3.67 a gallon. That's actually pretty cheap. I would like to think so. Liters in Canada, which is really expensive right now. All the way around the world, actually. All right, let's go park on the other side here. There you have it, boys and girls. I'm gonna stop this guy right here. Kill the engine. There's a button to be able to get out of the truck. I don't know what it is. Keys and buttons. That's new in the game. I've never been able to figure out what it is. Lift, drop, trailer axle, left turn indicator, hazard warning, light mode, horn, wipers, cruise control, dashboard. Left windows not available. HUD controls, route advisory, camera controls. Is it a camera control? I don't think so. Walk mode. But how do you get into walk mode? Audio, screenshot, reset head. Shift, run, crouch. You would think it'd be on the truck controls. Truck controls, throttles, brake, steering, shift up, shift down, shift to neutral, show up, shift up, hint. No, don't want that. Start, stop, engine, parking brake, engine toggle, brake decrease, trailer brake. Engine brake toggle. Trailer brake wheel up. I don't know what that is. Lift drop axle, left turn indicator, right turn, hazard lights, light mode, beams, beacons, horns, air horn, light, wipers, cruise control, dashboard, open windows. There's nothing about getting out of the truck. Show hide mirrors, route advisory, assistant action, interior chasing camera, top down, roof down, lean out. I know you open the door to get out, but how do you open the door? That's the question. Blinker based camera rotation, walk mode, forward, back, left, right, crouch, run, menu, audio player, world map, garage manager, screenshot, reset head, enable head tracking, that'd be nice. Apply to overlay activation, chat activation. I don't know. I think it's O. I kind of feel like it's O. But O does nothing. No, O's my beacons. I'm gonna try everything. But that started my engine. Let's shut the engine back off. E starts my engine. Alright. R is my radio. T, Y, U, U's my airlift. I, nothing. O is my beacons. P did nothing. A is my steering. S is going to start the truck because it's reversed. D is my steering. F is my flashers. That's my menu. H for horn. J is high beams. K is high beams on when the truck's running. L does lights. Z, X, C is camera. No. V, B, N, horn. M, nothing. Button, 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 button. Let me Google this. I know there's a way. Let me Google this. How do you get out, of truck in ATS? I don't want to watch a video. Launch the game in the screen where you choose your profile. Look at the upper left corner. You should see game version there. Entering and exiting cabs of truck. There, know how to exit the cab. You can only walk around in the truck dealer. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Oh, okay. Well, truck dealer. I'm at the dealership and I'm not seeing a footprint icon. Do I have to enter as I go into another truck? You're running. How do I check the update? So it only works at a truck dealer. There's no footprints on this one. So let's, out of curiosity, truck dealers. Western Star. Okay, we're going to buy online. 49X. I'd love to have a day cab with the airlift. See, the footprints are here. Oh, but it's not. It's not. You don't physically walk around. I mean, I guess you are walking around the truck, but I mean, you could do that with the camera too. That camera does the same thing. I guess it's good if you want to do a nice screenshot, but regardless, you don't get to take a screenshot of your truck in the world. Yeah, I'm only single player. I know you can't do it in multiplayer. We've tried in the past, but I thought you could walk around with your truck in real life situation without being in the truck dealer. So being parked right here at this gas station, I thought I could get out of the truck and walk around the truck. You can't. You have to be inside a dealer, and inside the dealer you can then walk around. Now I know this one here you can just go in camera mode, photo mode, and then you can, technically you are walking around the truck. So you can do pretty much whatever you want and take whatever kind of screenshot you want. And then you can adjust your light, time of day, whatever. Focus plane position, blur strength. I know you can do that. By the way, I'm not buying another truck right now. We could buy another truck, but I'm not going to right now. Let me know down in the comment section which truck we should buy next. I'm not a big fan of International, but I do have one. I've got 3 Freightliners, I've got 1 Western Star, and I've got 1 Peterbilt. I don't like the Volvos because the Volvos are the old models. You would think that by now, with the new models of every other truck, they would have the new models of the Volvos. They do not. I know down the road is possibly something coming. Kenworth are super nice trucks as well. I've always liked Kenworth. I would prefer a W900 rather than a day cab like this. Or we can buy the Mac as well, which is still a good looking truck. It wouldn't be for me. I know the inside's not that fancy. Customize configurations. Let's actually look at the inside right now. Yeah, see, there's nothing fancy about this. And this is one of the ones, like I was mentioning earlier, this one would not have the GPS in the cab itself. So driving down the road, you would need to know where you're going, one, or you have to add a portable GPS system right there, which is still an option. I prefer having it in the dash there. But again, it wouldn't be for me, it'd be for an employee. So let me know down in the comments section. Yes, cancel. What should we buy? Or do we buy another Peterbilt, Mac, or Western Star, Freightliner, or International? That is going to be it for the stream for today, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining. As mentioned in the chat by our moderator, Brownie, link is down below for the Discord server. Reopen to the public now. You're welcome to join, start discussions, join discussions, and of course, you ever want to play, let's play together. Thanks so much for joining, and I will see you in the next